This is a book about the philosophies, the ethics, and the whole world view that form the basis for authoritarian regimes, both fascist, as in the Nazis, or as in the far left, the collective communist ideology that gave rise to the CHEKA and Stalin and people of that ilk. It also helps explain Pol Pot and Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un, North Korea. So, and people like Assad. And, excuse me, while the book makes a great deal of sense, on the whole, the work and the author, well, it's like the horse who leads all the way around the track, only to fall right at the last fence, or only to trip over his own feet as soon as they're in the straight heading for home. He fails at the last ditch. And he seems to fall into the same thing he's been arguing against, which is absurd. He has incomplete knowledge because he's not thought quite as much through as he could have. He hasn't thought deeply enough. He hasn't gone and read widely enough. He has totally ignored. I mean, he mentions Locke. He mentions Hume. John Stuart Mill. However, he does not understand them. He does not listen to them and their essential Epicureanism. He just simply does not understand the depth and width and breadth of the social contract that he is purporting to defend and uphold and rejoice in, which strikes me as distinctly odd. There is a lot of use for this book because you recognize exactly what Trump is doing with this alternative facts and other such nonsense. But as a total misunderstanding of what it means to have a government that is, whose only job, in fact, is to look after the public weal, as our government is. The wealth of the government lies in the productivity of its citizens. That's the point of democracy. And this particular democracy must be an all or none, because that's the basis of the social contract. You help me, I help you. We're all in this together and nobody gets out alive. So come on, get with it. But he seems to go to the point of being a sovereign citizen. And we know this will not work. It cannot work. Unless you're willing to sell up, give everything up, give up your rights to United States American citizenship, go buy a deserted island somewhere and live happily. But you can't do that. You are ill-equipped to survive if you believe that you can do that. So, like I said, good book, useful up to a point, but after that, well, we all have our flaws, don't we? Still, flowers from the garden of Evil is a very useful book. And I suggest that for those of you who wish to truly understand the insidious criminality of authoritarian philosophies and the repressive regimes, the kleptocracy, and how they betray their own just for a bit of money. I mean, really, how tawdry can you get? If you have a strong enough stomach and a strong enough mind and believe in lifelong learning, then this is the book for you. Thank you for watching, and please come again.